All right.
A few moments later.
All right. There's a strange phenomenon in Scandinavian folklore known as Vardgoger. The word roughly translates to forerunner. It describes something unsettling, the presence of a person before they actually arrive. For centuries, people in Norway have reported the same strange experience. You're sitting in your house when suddenly you hear somebody come home. Footsteps on the porch, the door opening, boots walking across the floor, maybe a coat being hung on a coat hook. Everything sounds normal, but when you go to check, no one is there. The house is empty. Then a few minutes later, the person actually arrives, and they repeat the same sequence of actions you already heard. Footsteps, door, boots, coat, as if the moment played out ahead of time. In Norwegian folklore, this wasn't considered a ghost or something evil. People believed it was a person's spiritual double, their essence moving ahead of their body, almost like intention arriving before physical form. The Vardgoger would perform the actions the person was about to do, announcing their arrival moments before it happened. Sometimes the experience involves hearing someone call your name. You hear a familiar voice from another room or outside the house, but when you go and look, no one is there. A few minutes later, that same person arrives and calls your name exactly the same way. Other stories claim people actually saw the person before they arrived. Someone walking down a road, entering a building, or standing in a doorway, only for them to vanish and then appear again later when the real person shows up. Unlike the darker idea of a doppelganger, Vardgoger wasn't considered a bad omen. In Norway, it was simply seen as something mysterious that occasionally happened, almost like a pre-echo. These stories have been reported for hundreds of years, and they all share the same strange idea, that sometimes your spirit arrives before your body does.